For his invisible attributes of his eternal power and divine nature are shown in his creation of the world and is found in what he has made. Therefore, there is no excuse. That's Romans. That's in Romans. But it's all about, there's evidence for God and his creation all around us. I'm standing in Mammoth Caves National Park right now. We just finished the historic tour where we explored these caves full of bats and plenty of other things. Battery's dying, so I got to make this quick. And you just saw how water is more powerful than rock. And yet these rock structures have been here for thousands of years, and men have explored it, men and women. They had churches. They would have church services where a pastor would get up on top of this rock inside of these caves, only lit by lanterns. There's man-made light in there now. Earlier today, we were at Treasure Trove Park. We saw fossilized pig, thousands of years old, and you could actually see the artery where there was blood, and this is stuff that's going to be released soon. But it's just amazing how things have been preserved and how there's evidence for God's creation all around us. The number of different species, we saw bats in there, we saw there's fish and there's a certain type of shrimp that live in these caves. These caves are dark, pitch black. When they turn off the lights, they're pitch black, and yet things survive in there. Out here in the world, photosynthesis, we got life everywhere. It's all evidence of God's creation. But you see man's fingerprints on everything, trying to erase what God has created. We're created in God's image, and we can create things that may fool all the animals of the land that don't have the ability to think freely, that don't know right from wrong or good from evil. But that's part of the deception that's going on. But if you just get out and surround yourself, even all these national parks, though, they were gobbled up by the government. Instead of being able to go freely to explore these caves that God created, and man, exploded his way into to connect and make other entrances to profit from. God gave them to us for free, just like all the food, but everything's been taken up by man, and now there's a price tag on it. But the Bible says you cannot serve two masters. You can't serve God and money. Everything's about money. We had to pay like $70-some just to walk into these natural caves, to be told about them. I would have just rather walked in and explored them myself. But that's what this world is. But it doesn't erase the evidence of God's divine nature and eternal power. Just read the book of Romans. It's a beautiful thing when you can get out and surround yourself with nature. I suggest do it any chance you get. Times are getting dark, but our God is still in heaven and he's still in control. God bless you. See you tomorrow.